So guys, how do we do this? I thought I'd try something different. Got a new hat, if you can see, but I wanted to share what the new company is about. Let's just say the iteration of sales driven and how it's come really to be more of an intelligence business, which was always the dream. We wanted to be a brand leader, ambassador, a market leader for all things outbound, and it didn't work out that way. It just didn't. So what we have come to find is we have a very unique proposition, but we're targeting the wrong people. And we do get another 10. As you can see, we're learning some more stuff around the private equity world and venture capital. And the reason for that is because we can serve family offices. And family offices are companies, if you don't know, they're companies or individuals or really offices that let's just call it the Rothschild family as a clear example. Ours would be the Mahi Legacy Fund. Okay. And what that means is our family name is going to have 100 million plus invested and under management. And as a result of this, we are going to help change the lives of companies that really want to push the boundaries. They want to create something disruptive. And they want to lead a market. And without having capital, you are always going to have some sort of up and down battle unless you just nail it. And you have to nail it with a huge injection of cash. And there are businesses out there that can bootstrap their companies, but typically ask the founder how many businesses failed before that, or what kind of experiences did they go through or learn to get to a place where they could bootstrap a company from start. Did they have their own capital? Did they have supportive family and friends? Really, the possibilities are endless. But what I will say is this. We know, we at our company, Sales Driven and the DXB podcast, which is the Driven Exchange Business podcast, we have a lot of experience in talking to companies that want to go to market with either a new product or an iteration of their existing product, and they don't know how. In some cases, we found out that a lot of these companies are very, very unique, but they're not available on the market. They've not made enough runway, created enough of a runway for themselves where they can capture people's attentions. And without knowing what kind of markets to penetrate, what kind of people to be networking with, what groups to associate with, what alliances to join, what ecosystems to build and be a part of. There's so much more around this space that the naked eye can't really identify. And that's what we are here to do. So as we've worked through the industry for the past 3, approaching 4 years, we've generated over $1 million. I like to say $1 million, actually like £850,000. But $1 million sounds better. That's our 7-figure agency. We did that all through outbound. And we service about 32 to 34 clients. All of them ran for about 4 months on average. The good ones, which is about 1 or 2, ran to 15 months. The average clients would stay between 7 and 8 months. And if they weren't a fit, because the product didn't fit, we didn't do a good job. But it's all natural, right? Nothing ends up being perfect. So as a result of that, I've built a network and really a community of big time leaders that I always looked up to. I never think about going to speak to people that haven't really done anything. So if you see every single body on the DXB podcast is either running, exited, grown, been part of 8, 9, 10-figure companies. We're talking all the way from small businesses, medium-sized businesses, all the way to your IBMs, Dell, Citibank, Wells Fargo, some cases Bear Stearns. We're known in these communities, and it's because I've got quite a big mouth. So what are we doing now? 100 CEOs were interviewed this year by yours truly. These 100 CEOs are reaching 10-figure and 9-figure companies, if that's even showing up. Now, those 10-figure, 9-figure companies, they either are consultancy firms and they service hundreds of clients, or they're actually technology businesses that are going to change the way people go to market, people sell, people generate content, whatever the case may be, right? And as a result of that, we know that there are companies out there that family offices would absolutely love to be a part of or love to invest in, but they don't have access to this because they don't know me. That's the simple part of it. And if you're ever wondering how can you kind of stay ahead of the market with AI and not let it catch up with you, not be replaced, build a network, build a community, okay? Become established, become reputable. There's going to be people along the way that are not going to like you because you are on a different vibration. You're on a different frequency. Ben Alba, we just released a podcast with him yesterday. He talks about it, and he is probably the most incredible person I've met in terms of just realness. So shout out to you, Ben. But like I said, we're looking to service family offices and help them get access to a ton of deal flow that you wouldn't have access to if you don't know about it or know us. That deal flow comes from 100 different CEOs that know this market. It also comes from their ability to service the company's partners, individuals they have for the last 20, 30, 40 years. And if you are a family office and you are looking to get into 24 with experts leading disruptive companies that can change the market, but they need that cash injection, you want something new. You want something exclusive. You don't want to be going to these websites and these databases that we will probably become. But in terms of filtering that noise, we provide a VIP hand selection service. Nothing comes from just vague closing our eyes and picking whatever comes up in front of us. Everything is calculated. All of our interviews are positioned in a way where it started with personal development, personality, fulfillment, and now we've gone into a realm of what is your company going to do? What kind of investment are you looking at? What are the three problems you solve? What are the three things you plan to change? What does the company look like in 5 to 10 years? What are your exit plans? How much do you expect to give to the investors? Do you give a 2 to 3x return, or can you leverage a 10x return? Are you going to do any land and grab strategies? We've got legal teams. We've got CEOs, CFOs, CMOs, CIOs, lead coaches, sales coaches, mentors, business coaches. Let's just say there are a number of small family offices that we are connected with, familiar with. And in some cases, we're familiar with VCs, private equity firms that can really change the world. So if you're a startup founder, CEO, and you need some cash, you come to us. Register your details on the website. We have a specific link for our founder CEOs. We have another link for our family offices. We only want to be speaking to companies that are doing between 10 million to 100 million plus. If we're lucky, we'll get a $500 million family office that can back us. We have 2 individuals that are currently working with us and will support this endeavor. But the premise of it is the DXB deal room. It's going to be a place where you get front row access to off-market deals, a significant amount of deal flow that you wouldn't have access to. These are disruptive companies, part of exclusive communities that we've joined, paid for, been a part of for years, and we've kind of seen the development of these companies. So it is a bit of a rant, but like I said, the deal room is here to change the world. We want to help founder CEOs make their dreams become a reality. We know that they are family offices that have the same belief system as us, and they know people just need a helping hand. So if that's you, on either side, you want to change the world, it sounds exaggerating, but usually crazy people like myself are the ones who can actually back this up. Look, head over to the website, DXB Podcast. It's also links, DXBDealRoom.com. That's DEAL room.com. It will be the new rebranded name of our podcast in 2024. We're approaching 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Collectively, we have about 20 to 30,000 across our social networks, including LinkedIn, which is the most powerful for us at this stage. But if you want to be in front of 20, 40, 50, and onwards or on target to 100,000 people every month that are providing us with intelligence about the latest deals on the market, we can put you in front of big time investors or family offices. You need to be reaching out to us. You can reach me on LinkedIn. subscribe, like, share anything that we do. But 2024 is going to be a massive year. And if you want to be part of something great,